As a reporter who covers the French government in Paris, I often get asked if France is veering right. Macron is likely to be re-elected in April, but Marine Le Pen, the nationalist leader whom he faced in the runoff in the previous election, is still there. She's quite resilient. She's also joined by another far-right candidate, former TV pundit, former journalist, Éric Zemmour. On the one hand, for sure, it certainly looks this way. The far right is polling around 30% for the April presidential election. You add the conservative candidate, it's about 40% versus, 25-30% for the left. And a lot of the most controversial views of the far right on religion, especially Islam, on migrants, foreigners, they're not being shared openly. People are more comfortable with them. And I can tell you that firsthand. I have been to rallies of this TV pundit, new far-right hero, Éric Zemmour, and yes, the people are not ashamed of their views at all. Some of the values that are traditionally assigned to the left, such as feminism, fighting climate change, also tolerance for other religions, or tolerance for migrants, that is progressing in French society, which means, well, French society is supposed to be veering left. But you cannot see that in polls. Why? There are a lot of factors to explain this. One of them is that France is a society that's aging, and older people tend to vote more than younger people, and also they tend to be more conservative. What we may be witnessing, though, is the increasing polarization of the French political landscape since Macron, in 2017, with his neither left nor right run, effectively dynamited the traditional left-wing and right-wing parties, and a lot of what's left is now on the fringes. Of course, the core question is, what has allowed Macron in the first place to come in and to destroy the traditional left-wing and right-wing parties and borrow from both of them? Well, there are a lot of explanations again, but some of them are the disappointment with ruling parties from the left and from the right, and also the fact that a lot of right-wing people have adopted what used to be left-wing or progressive or /liberal ideas such as gay marriage. And in the meantime, a lot of left-wing people have adopted what used to be right-wing ideas. And finally, one should not underestimate the impact and the role of US politics, whether it's the typography, the graphics, the hats saying Zemmour 2022, which really look like MAGA hats, or, the fact that Zemmour mentioned at some point they are preparing to steal the election from you. That sounds very familiar.